And during the commercial break, after I just delivered my only mock draft, I do feel like I'm back in the day at the University of Michigan, where you were checking my work,
editing it,
and editing me, pretty much,
because
you were here in front of me.
Not so much there
at the Michigan Daily. Do you want to run through what you think of my mock draft?
I think your mock draft is excellent by and large.
Thank
Rich.
you.
I think I would give it an A.
Oh, you would?
I would give it an A.
All right.
I would give it an A. Now we'll see whether it actually turns out to be an A when push comes to shove. But
what do you think?
Caleb Williams 1, Jaden Daniels 2.
Yeah.
We're putting up on the board, yeah. Drake May 3, I could see that. 4, I think 1 through 4, spot on. Now, are the Vikings going up to 5? I think that's a prime trading spot. I think the Chargers would love to trade out.
Certainly if the first 4 are like that, right? I mean, if somebody jumps, if the Cardinals trade out and gets J.J. McCarthy, and somebody jumps and gets J.J. McCarthy there, and they have Marvin Harrison Jr. at 5, I think they stick and pick him. Would you agree with that?
I think that, again, I think the first 4 are pretty chalky right now.
Okay.
Pretty chalky. But the whole thing is, right now, to me, what's going to happen at 3? Because I think New England will wind up staying, but they've gotten calls from the Vikings, and they've gotten calls from the Giants, and everybody's saying New England's staying, and that's fine. But what happens? What happens when we get on the clock, and New England's there, and the Giants or the Vikings say, we've got 10 minutes to go get the quarterback we want? Like, what's going to happen then?
And
because nobody really is showing their full hand. So to me, you've got Drake May going to the Patriots, and that is perfectly plausible. I could totally see it. But I want to see what happens when New England comes on the clock.
Right.
And I want to see the phones in the room. I want to see who's calling in and what's going to happen. Who's going to step up? Who is stepping up tomorrow night? What time does the draft start? 7 o'clock?
It's at 8 Eastern time.
8 Eastern.
Yeah.
So we're talking about...
I think so.
8 Eastern.
8 Eastern?
Yeah.
So at about...
I should know.
You both should know.
Here's the thing. I'm going there at 2 o'clock. I'm there all day. I don't care less.
His
when
phone's buzzing.
So at about 8:18, 8:19,
yeah,
the first moment of truth has arrived.
And so the question is, what it would take. It would take
a lot,
right?
A lot.
Well, certainly more for Minnesota. It would be both first this year and one.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Minnesota, in my mind, is more desperate to get up there. Minnesota has more ammunition to get up there. But the Giants are within striking range of getting up there. So what, in the end, is more valuable? The more desperate team with more ammunition, or the team that's at 6, to where the Patriots could go from 3 to 6 and still get the quarterback that they want if they're not leapfrogged at 4 or 5.
For J.J. McCarthy, you think?
Or maybe J.J. McCarthy goes 3. Or maybe J.J. McCarthy goes 3. Or maybe.
Whoa.
Or maybe.
He's doing the Windhorst. He's doing the Windhorst.
No, excuse me. Windhorst was doing the Schefter. All right,
just saying.
All right.
He's
Windhorst was hanging with LeBron fresh out of high school when Schefter was doing the Schefter.
It just depends.
Okay?
But here's the thing. I think that if Minnesota comes up there, I think it's Drake May, and I think if Minnesota comes up there, I think it's Drake May. I think if New England stays, it's a question. And I think, I don't know ultimately.
You're saying New England would take stick and pick and take J.J. McCarthy?
I'll say this to you. Yes. I'm not saying that.
Of course.
I'm saying that J.J. McCarthy does have support in that building. He has support in that building. Now, how that turns out.
My son Cooper, who is a Michigan, New England Patriot fan, would lose his mind. What do you got?
Oh, my God.
You really have to take this?
Hold on a second. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, I'm just on here. Can I call you when I get...
This is tremendous.
He's taking a phone call on the air.
But I just hit that bet.
Well, you're off in 5 minutes, Adam.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Is that fine?
Yeah, it's all good. My point to you...
Was that a GM?
My point to you...
It was.
He rolled his eyes.
It was.
No. He won't say it. Don't put him in that position. How dare you?
My point to you is that J.J. McCarthy does have some support at 3. Now, I'm not saying he's the pick.
Yes.
But that's a choice that New England has to make. And I think New England likes a few different quarterbacks there.
Okay.
Minnesota, if it's coming up, they'll move. I get the sense it would be for Drake. That's my sense.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
Sure.
And the Giants are sitting there, and probably Drake, but I don't know. They've done. Let me say this.
Yes.
They've done a lot of work with J.J. McCarthy. Private workout in Ann Arbor, dinner in New York, dinner on Easter, like a lot of working time with J.J. McCarthy, who we know is a special guy.
JJ's got heat right now, is what you're saying.
Well, it just depends how it goes down. One day, and I'll say this to you, one day it feels like, boy, JJ's going up there. And then you say, well, maybe not as high. Maybe he's going to slide back to maybe 11.
Yeah.
And then you hear some things, you're like, I don't know that he's going to slide. So here's the deal. He's going to go somewhere between, and it's not anything all that great, 3 and 11, but it could be 3.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.